Scratching of 2 and 4, Uru and Lindsay's Choice. 1 pickup line, David Miles, Paul Green. 2 is out. 3 Al Gaetano qualifying, Zach Phillips, Adam Kelly. 4 is out. 5 Artful Jinx, Craig Debler, Philip Chirkop. 6 is Illawong Jerry, Greg and Ross Sugars. 7 Hypersonic Drive, Rodney Petroff, Philip Chirkop. 8 Will I Rock and Roll is Josh Duggan, replacing Zach Phillips, Rob O'Connell. 9 Splash of Class, Sydney Van Den Brand for Emma Stewart. Set. Starter says go. The green light is on. They're off and they're racing. We've got the new green tab.com.au mobile barrier back in action today, and it sends the 7 of them on their journey. Artful Jinx from out wide began well and went straight to the front, 4 metres on pickup line. In third spot is Al Gaetano, but won't be there for much longer as it's easing back on the outside to look for a spot on the pegs. Splash of Class then advances to be in third spot, about 7 metres then to Al Gaetano in the red and white fourth, although just racing a little bit greenly, has to be given a couple of flicks of the whip. Then 4.5 metres Will I Rock and Roll, 5 metres then to Hypersonic Drive, and Illawong Jerry is 3 metres away last of the 7. It'd be about 40 metres, no further than that from first to last. They have a lap and a half left to go. And Artful Jinx is the leader. Led the way by 4 metres off the back, a lap and a half to go. Make it 5 metres actually in second place, pickup line. He's just given a crack with the whip there. Then Splash of Class, who travels well, 4.5 metres away third. About 15 away to Al Gaetano, who's also off the bit a bit. Then also off the bridle at Tad, has given a couple of cracks of the whip. 4 metres to Will I Rock and Roll, who travels well right behind it as they move into the front straight. They're in single file. Then came Hypersonic Drive 3 metres away. Illawong Jerry 3 metres away last as they came down the straight. So there'd be about 8 metres covering the main body. Then there'd be about 20 metres back to the fourth, and there'd be about 20 metres covering that second group. First to last, there'd be about 40 metres still at the bell. Orange light, a circuit to go. The lead time was good. It was 46 seconds. And the first quarter of the last mile was good as well, 30 seconds. So I suppose you can understand why some of these have been off the bit. So it's set a good speed here, Artful Jinx. Runs to the 800 metres in a second quarter of 30.7. 60.7, the first half of the last mile. Led by 3.5 metres, pickup line in second place in the yellow. In third spot, Splash of Class, she travels well. 20 away, Al Gaetano under pressure. Advancing around it now is Will I Rock and Roll, and they were followed 3 metres away, getting onto its back by Hypersonic Drive, and 5 metres to Illawong Jerry, she's last of all. 400 left to go, and they commence the run down the side. The third quarter in 30.1 as they straighten up for home, and now coming off the pegs was pickup line. Moved up on the outside of Artful Jinx. 5 metres to Splash of Class as they came to the Aberdeen Racing home turn. It might use the Garrard's horse and add sprint lane at the 200. Going to the lead, pickup line and metre. On the inside, Artful Jinx is beaten. Coming to the outside with Splash of Class. 100 left to go though. Pickup line shot clear though, and it's pickup line in front. Splash of Class is coming late. Pickup line wants to stop but held on. Pickup line 1 metre, beat Splash of Class. 4.5 metres, Artful Jinx third, and then 7 metres to in fourth place was Will I Rock and Roll. Then came Hypersonic Drive, about 8 metres, then Illawong Jerry. Now Gaetano never travelled at any stage of the trial, 40 away. The middle half was 60.8. The fourth and final quarter was 29.7. The last half mile was 59.9. The Aldebaran Park mile rate was 159.8. So it just wanted to stop a bit late. Splash of Class did pick up. I was thinking that particular horse was going to go for the Garrard sprint lane at the top of the straight, but no, it came to the outside, but pickup line's been able to hold on, number 1. David Miles in the sulky for Paul Green, finishing in first position, horse number 1. Second 9, Splash of Class, Sydney Van Den Brand. Third 5, Artful Jinx, Craig Demler. Fourth was 8, Will I Rock and Roll, Josh Duggan. And fifth was 7, Hypersonic Drive. 19587 the placings, 19587. Gross time there of 246.8, 246.8 the race time. Lead time of 46 seconds, 46 for the lead. Mile rate for Aldebaran Park, 159.8, 159.8 the rate. The quarter's the final mile, as follows: the first, second, third and fourth, 30 seconds, 30.7, 30.1 and 29.7. 30 seconds, 30.7, 30.1, 29.7. halves of 60.7, 60.8, and the last half mile of 59.9, 59.9 the last half mile, the last quarter of 29.7. The margins were a neck by 4.5 metres, gross of 246.8, a mile rate of 2 minutes, 159.8, 159.8 the mile rate, the last mile of 2 minutes, 0.7. So the margins were a neck by 4.5, a neck by 4.5, the rate 159.8, 159.8, 2 minutes, 0.7 the last mile, 2 minutes, 0.7 the last mile, the gross time of 246.8, the last half mile of 59.